We've been put through so much. We have to become spiritual healers and musical doctors to be able to touch the world and paint a picture of us, to create moments of love, taking time out now to nurture things. It's powerful. Black music is powerful. Growing up here in Charlotte, North Carolina, I've experienced some racism. There were kind racist approaches. We're closed, or do you live around here? Are you a member here? Riding in the neighborhood, there have been security guards that pull up and say, may I help you? I say, no, you can't help me. I know where everything is. I've been here 15 years. Matter of fact, I was born and raised here. Can I help you? Those things are the kind racism, but I've seen some of the other side where people have been jumped on and followed, shot. It just depends on what energy is driving the car or in that space. I think some things that we could do is have uncomfortable dialogue. I think they need to understand who we are as people. What are the things that keep you in fear of me or make you want to dislike me? Not even knowing me. What about my presence brings fear to you? I think we need to hold people accountable. We should be able to run things and have people that look like us, who have power, who can make decisions in government, in the schools. We need more Black police. We need more Black doctors. It's been going on way too long. It's 2020 now. Let's get this shit over with. The things I do to disconnect, preserve my peace, create a place for me that feels safe and healthy. I dive into my children. I write my music, go out in nature, go bike riding through the trees and just connect with God and things that are breathing and that are positive. Being a father of 6 can be stressful. The worry of, I want them to make it home safely. I want their friends to make it home safely. It's not just my children I worry about. I worry about all the kids, especially with the conversations I have to have with them now. I equip my boys pretty early to know that we're not taking no mess. We know who we are, we know whose we are, and we know we're able and capable of anything. Some white people are not gonna see you the same. Some Blacks may not see you the same. The world doesn't owe you anything. Your job is to be sure in your walk and your steps and be comfortable being your true self. So many different people who've influenced my music. I'm a big, long-time fan of Bill Withers, his writing style. It's so matter of fact, it's so visual. Al Green, the Church of Al Green and Bobby Womack, Aretha Franklin, and then moving on up to the Jodeci's, Boyz II Men, and I'm influenced every day, even with what's going on with the new cats. Some of it's bullshit. Some of it is pretty good. They just gotta put a little romance back in the music. BJ the Chicago Kid, I love him, and Ro James and Luke James and Eric Bellinger's dope. Her, just so many. The different experiences from the old days of music business and record deals, and now, back then, there was a lot of patience in developing artists and developing sounds and albums, certain things that record companies, they dared to not do. I think now it's more numbers driven. Back then it was more music driven. It's what we get when people are not nurturing real music. You get a society of quick fix and turnaround. Why can't we just get back together? That single, it's important. 3 years out, to be back, I wanted to come back with something that felt new. Got in the studio. Knife would start playing this Fire and Desire, and I went in the sound booth and freestyled the first line. And when Rick James fell in that place, I was like, this is gonna be a feature. This can no longer just be a song with a sample. I'm featuring Rick James. What's next for me? Short term is to finish this album that I'm back in the studio working on. Today's climate and the things, my pen is gone another direction. I've been writing about what's going on now. There's a song that feels almost like a what's going on jazzy rendition. It's a blues, like Strange Fruit. It's powerful. So I'm making a good blend of where we are and the getaway. My music box, I came up with it. It was very important for me to team up with someone who knew who I was, who knew my struggle and had seen where I came from and where I'm trying to go. And BMG felt like the right home. It feels good. I can put out new artists. I own my masters. I'm a partner and I have say so. And I've worked my tail off to get to a place to where I can say this is me in control of the journey, this musical journey. My legacy is one that's steeped in deep, dark, rich chocolate soul from North Carolina that transcends time, place, space through music. This is Anthony Hamilton, and this is my rhythm and blues.